Yo, what's up? TheInsaneGamefreak here. It's about time we go ahead and get through this. The Pokemon region reviews, of course. And this one starts off with the old famous and the old beautiful Kanto! Because any Pokemon fan loves Kanto! Okay, so essentially in these reviews, these region reviews, essentially what they're going to be is me talking about the series. I'm not gonna sit here and go through every fucking episode of the series and go, what's your favorite? I'll probably still do the what's your favorite episode thing, but I'm not gonna like go into detail about like everything. The main thing I'm going to address here is pretty much the development. Oh no, that's a lie. There's really no development for the most part, but the minor development, the Pokemon, the catching / releasing with the Pokemon, the gym battles, and the league matches. And that's essentially what I'm going to cover. So let's start off with pretty much the characters I'm dealing with. Now when I say Kanto, that means I'm covering anything from the beginning of the series all the way up until Orange Islands, which this is included with Orange Islands, even though Orange Islands is technically filler. I am including that because it's still Kanto. So essentially the characters we're dealing with in terms of mains would be Ash, Misty, Brock, and Tracy. That's really all we need to talk about. In terms of development, Brock is like the most developed out of all of them. No, Brock and Ash a little. And see, here's the thing about, this is my thing with the best thing to me personally about Kanto, the regions for Kanto and Orange Islands, was the fact that I think those are the ones that have the best fillers. Like those are the ones who have the most like fun episodes. That's the one thing I do give the first region. Kanto was awesome because it's cool, because it was fun, because I never once went, fuck, let's get on with the battles, let's get on with the gym fights, because it was all fun for the most part. That's the thing about Kanto. And I am going to be throwing in a witness account, I say actually right about here, to give you their point of view. So enjoy that, and I can come back to me in a sec.
Hi, Team 72121 here. This is for your request on our favorite regions. Mine's the Kanto region. 2 reasons, three actually, because I had the original Pikachu, who was cuddly and adorable as sin. I guess it's because, like, Ash meeting Misty, and that's my all-time highest favorite pairing in the world. And when I say that, I mean literally. I mean, Inuyasha doesn't even come close to Pokemon to me. And it just, Pokemon's been there with me since young, yeah, that's, my video response for you, and I'll see you in probably one of my messages saying thank you for playing or whatever. Alright, bye-bye.
My favourite of them all would have to be Kanto. Kanto has loads of memorable moments. The reason why I enjoy Kanto is because it's the original series and has all the main characters and all of the original 151 Pokemon. And main thing to put on account here is that I absolutely adored Pikachu when I first watched the first ever episode. And his rival, Gary. Gary is kick-ass. Although during the seasons he just gets a little bit annoying, but it's Ash's rival and child friend, so I would say, yeah, Gary is one of the bestest characters that I actually enjoyed watching whenever Ash actually meets him, because of all of the gym battles. The gym battles are epic, the Pokemon are awesome, Pikachu was kick-ass. When you first, or should I say, when we all actually watched the first ever episode of Pokemon, when it first aired in UK television, and Ash first met Pikachu. Pikachu was so goddamn cute, to the point where Pikachu doesn't even take any orders from Ash, and Pikachu back then was like so stubborn to the point that they even cannot even battle a Pokemon. The one thing I remember is Ash getting chased by a load of Spearows and Fearows, mainly because he threw a rock at a Spearow. If anybody wants to correct him on that, it probably would be a Spearow or a Fearow. And that, as they ran, that's when they met Misty. Misty is one of the most bestest characters that ever actually appeared in a Pokemon anime, because Misty was an awesome character, always on her toes and always keep Ash grounded, as well as our favourite, or shall I say not so much of a favourite, Brock. Brock is one of those characters which whenever he sees any sort of like Nurse Joy or Professor or the policewoman, can't remember the name, probably Nurse Joy and Jenny, yeah, that's it, Jenny. And throughout the whole season, Ash's main Pokemon, or should I say the Pokemon team within the original series, was Kick-Ass. Charizard was Kick-Ass, even though Charizard did not even obey a word of Ash within the most of the original series until when they actually finished most of the original series. Anyway, Charizard has been one of my favourite Pokemon within the original series anyway, along with Pikachu. What I don't understand is why on earth would Pikachu decided not to evolve with a Thunderstone and evolve into a freaking Raichu. That would be beast and awesome. But yeah, that is one of my favourite regions within the whole franchise. I do have some favourite episodes and moments within the Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh. Not much of the black and white, or should I say, I cannot actually say what I actually like most about black and white because it just began. But yeah, I hope I get some sort of featured within his next Game Mechanics video. And yeah, and peace.
Okay, so you essentially got two people who are really in love with Kanto. You have Kevin's Imaginary World in Team 7121. Please tell me I got that right. Yes, no I didn't. Fuck. Team 72121. There we go. Anyways, you got your name two favorites, people who love Kanto the most. And you got to see some different opinions, because my opinions do differ in some level. The two things there are a few things I do agree with. For one, Misty is probably one of my favorite out of the females, which it seems like. The Pikachu thing, I find that crazy. Mind you, this is a girl and a guy here, so I find it crazy that they both mentioned the same thing about Pikachu and Misty in the damn videos. Like, the fact that, I mean, I will agree that Pikachu probably had the most development within Kanto. He really did, or she. It depends on which version you're going with. If you're going with the Japanese version, it's a she. And if it's the English version, it's a he. Because if anyone didn't know, Pikachu was originally a girl, which explained why she was so fucking moody in the beginning episodes. But yeah, Pikachu was originally a girl in the Japanese version. They changed her to a him later on because of reasons, which brings up a question in Diamond Pearl that I'm not going to get into. But anyways, essentially the whole thing, the big thing that seems to be a huge thing with not just these guys, but just a lot of Kanto fans, is because it's the first season. It's the first season. It's so fucking nostalgic. It's what you grew up with. So by that proxy, that's automatically going to be something you really like more than the newer shit. I mean, it's the same thing with old school cartoons. That's the reason why a lot of people like Kanto. And me personally, as I've said before, I like the fact that it felt cool throughout the entire series. I didn't feel like the series was trying to try too hard and shit, and it wasn't like trying to be deep, and it was just enjoyable as fuck. Team Rocket was around, but Team Rocket was pretty much Team Rocket, and it was classic back then because that's what we expected from Team Rocket. But to me, I felt like people who say they like it because it's the first region try to take away all the slack it actually deserves because it's the first region, which to me is kind of bullshit, but that's just me. Now, to get into other things I do like about the series before I go into the cons. Also, the other thing that was mentioned, Gary. Gary, I still agree to this fucking day. Gary is the best fucking rival in that fucking franchise. And the anime wise, he's the best fucking rival. The only difference is in the first season, he's too much of an asshole. Like, he's ridiculously an asshole throughout the entirety of the first season. Which is, I don't like him as much in the first season because of that. Like, the second season, I like him more. Like, I like him more in Johto, but we're not going to get into that. But Gary still is a good rival. And I like how he's changed through the series, even though that's still technically Johto territory we're not going to cross. And the other thing that was mentioned is besides Pikachu, a lot of people liking Pikachu back then and the development it had. Almost all of Ash's Pokemon had development. I mean, you had the Squirtle Squad thing, the shit with Bulbasaur, and him being so defensive of the girl that that originally Bulbasaur was from. The whole Caterpie thing, the Pidgeotto thing, which Pidgeotto thing wasn't as much because Pidgeotto really didn't get that true development until it evolved, and then, you know, it got given away right as it fucking evolved. Primate got very little, well, got development, but got given away in the same fucking episode. Charmander's development works for a point until you get the Charizard, because in Charizard it kind of just goes fuck you Ash for like a while until Orange Islands. So yeah, but I mean, he's still a fucking cool Pokemon. Just as Kevin's Imaginary World said, he's a cool fucking Pokemon. I know very few people who hate Charizard as a Pokemon or a goddamn character in the anime. He's the badass either way. It's just point blank. Now, I guess I should talk about the characters in terms of, I like Misty. I still like Brock. I like Misty, but I like Maid just as much as I like Misty. And I get a lot of shit for that because a lot of people prefer Misty to every other female character that has shown up in the series, which I think is a little bullshit bias. But I still, like, I understand the point of Misty. Misty gets a lot because of her attitude and because she was the first female. Now the thing and then, you know, we get to Tracy, which I need to talk about him. Tracy is really a horrible switch for Brock, and I will continually say that because Tracy is an okay character, but he didn't feel like he should have replaced Brock, and it was really fucking annoying. To me personally, it was really fucking annoying. Like, he's not that cool of a character for me to give a shit about him replacing Brock, considering Brock did so fucking much for all of them in terms of just like regular shit, in terms of cooking, cleaning and shit. He was like the nigga you fuck with when you wanted to get shit done. I like how Brock was the most valuable member of that team in some sense because of how much he did. It was awesome. But as I previously stated, the Pokemon got a lot of development. Like, even Misty's and Brock's Pokemon. Not really Brock's Pokemon so much, ironically. Misty's Pokemon got an ass amount of development. You had like the Starmie and the Horsey, the Staryu, and Psyduck. Psyduck. You can't tell me no one didn't think Psyduck was cool. It's just because every time when he eventually did get something off, he was a badass. When he got Confusion off, he was a badass. And we were like, yes! There you go, Psyduck! There you go! Now, when it comes to favorite Pokemon, I guess we can go ahead and get into for the first region. I'm a little biased towards Raichu, and the reason why I say I'm biased is because the main reason why I like Raichu is because I did not like the fact that Raichu got so much slack. Because everybody was like, Pikachu is the cutest thing ever in the fucking world, oh, fuck Raichu, fuck it off. So I kind of have a slight bias with Raichu. But if I had to talk about my favorite Pokemon in the region, and all these questions I want you guys to answer in comments or video responses anyway. Favorite Pokemon, I would say I like Poliwhirl, Raichu, Hypnoline, Electabuzz. Charizard's probably my favorite starter. And I feel mainly because I didn't like Blastoise. Blastoise is mad. Like, so that's the other thing about Ash's Pokemon. Ash's Pokemon made me not like their evolutions. Like with Bulbasaur and its refusal to evolve because it didn't want to. I ended up liking Bulbasaur more than I like Venusaur. The same thing with Squirrel. That's because Squirrel wins for two reasons. One, it's the first motherfucker to pull off the Kamina shades. So no one can fucking say Kamina was the first nigga to make them shades popular. Squirtle did it first, bitch. It's just, it was cool. Like, the pre-evolutions were awesome. And I think that's really all the main points about Kanto I really love. So let's talk about the things about Kanto and the reason why it's not my favorite. For one, the gym battles are shit. And a lot of people are gonna have two arguments for this. For one, it's the first season. And two, the battles were cool. No, the fuck they weren't. The first season defense is bullshit to me for many reasons, because it wasn't like as the battles went on they got more epic. only a few of the battles in the first season are even cool. And the Orange Islands are good, but they're kind of bullshit because they're like random ass fights for like, they were like kiddie games mixed with Pokemon. That's essentially what the Orange Island fights were. I mean, honestly, the last battle for Orange Islands was fucking full of wind, but like the other battles to get there were just kind of bullshit. Now to talk about the gym battles, this is what I hate about the gym battles. The first gym battle is something that aggravates a lot of people because the Pokemon, because of the anime itself, had this whole tendency of doing shit you couldn't do in the game, and it was really fucking annoying. So the first gym battle is such bullshit, but I kind of negate it because we got a new character out of it. The same thing with the second gym battle. Even though the second gym battle starts a stupid ass trend that happens throughout all the gym battles, where the gym battle will start and it'll get interrupted, and then all of a sudden he still gets the badge at the end of it, which is essentially what happened. It was like, oh, we're gonna fight Misty, and we're gonna go halfway with Misty, and then Team Rocket's gonna show up and fuck shit up, and we're just gonna give Ash the badge anyway because they use Pikachu you would have won. That's not how battling works, goddammit. It's not how it fucking works. You need to finish the fucking battle. No. If he had used Pikachu, he would have won, so we're gonna give him the badge anyway. The badges, I mean, the gym battles I actually like would be Lieutenant Surge's, because that was the biggest character development for fucking Pikachu and Ash for that matter. And just the fact that it was a cool fucking episode and a cool fight. The fourth gym battle was another battle that was interrupted and created this very awkward thing on the internet. Now I forget which rule it is. I believe it's rule 34 or rule 64, where any character can be gender bent, like switch genders, and because of what he had to do to get into the fourth gym, there's this huge thing with Ash and the cross-dressing he had to do for that episode, if anyone remembers, because Erica wouldn't let him into the gym, so he actually had to, Team Rocket tricked him into cross-dressing into a girl to get into the gym, just to get a gym battle, and for whatever reason people fell in love with that cross-dressing, and I'm not joking, like literally, go look up Ashley, Pokemon Ashley. It is so fucking awkward. I have no idea why. Just look up transsexual Ash or some shit like that. You will see it is so awkward. Like fuck, I found it looking up gym battles. I was looking up information on the gym battles and I found that. Like people are in love with the Ash cross dressing. Which is, it seems like it's something that you can't avoid in any anime. Almost every anime has somebody cross dressing. I have no fucking idea why. But people fell in love with that. But anyways, back to the gym battle. Yeah, the fucking Erica's gym battle was bullshit. I mean, essentially, a fire got started and they just gave him the badge anyway. What was the fifth gym? The fifth gym was Sabrina. That was the biggest piece of shit in terms of a gym battle forever. In terms of an episode, it was cool. But in terms of gym battle, it was bullshit because if anyone who played the original Red, Blue, or Yellow knew Sabrina was hard as fuck. She was hard as fuck if you didn't have a bug type or a psychic type. Those are the only two types you could get away with. You had to have a Jolteon and new pin missile. That's all you needed. Because if you didn't have any of that shit, you were screwed. Because psychic types are like were the most hexed out in the first game. So when you get to Sabrina in the anime, it's essentially she steals Ash. She captures Misty and Brock. He goes and gets take it back. The first time she whoops his ass. They go and catch a ghost Pokemon, quote unquote, because he doesn't catch fucking Haunter. They go back. Haunter won't show up, so she traps Misty and Brock. He goes out and grabs Haunter again and tries to fight her again. Haunter still won't fucking show up, so she has to fight him with fucking Pikachu. Pikachu's getting his ass whooped, and then Haunter shows up and makes Sabrina laugh, and she gets a badge. What the fuck? What the fuck? That is... Why would you... That's even dumber than Erica. What the fuck? What was the point of that? The sixth gym was okay. It was just basic as shit. I forget how the sixth gym goes. The sixth gym is either he just whoops his ass. He either whoops Toga's ass, or it's interrupted by Team Rocket. Either way, it wasn't that memorable of a fight. Now, the seventh gym was a good match, even though it's a good match. I give the seventh gym. The seventh gym against fucking Blaine, even though he doesn't look anything like he does in the anime. Like, the game and the anime counterparts are completely fucking different. I have no idea why. No idea why. It's the weirdest out of all of them. Why his is different. His is the most different. But it's still a good fight, and I enjoyed the Charizard versus Magmar fight. And the eighth gym was a joke. He fought Team Rocket, for God's sake. What the fuck? Like, he's been beating Team Rocket's ass through the course of the entire fucking show. Who the fuck was gonna take that fight seriously? What the fuck? Like, there's only like maybe 3 good gym battles. And through all the entire gym battles, he really doesn't grow that much as a trainer. He doesn't start showing his growth until he gets the fucking Indigo Plateau and into the fucking Pokemon League. Then he starts kicking ass. Oh yes, and the real other reason why I don't like Kanto is because of that league match. The fact that he lost that final league match because Charizard wouldn't do anything. What the fuck? That was just ridiculous. And also, that brings up side characters like Richie and Snap, which were pretty cool side characters. I think Richie was way too much like a clone of Ash, so that kind of bugged me. And I mean, he's cool because I like Richie. I'm just saying that's the main thing I hate about Kanto is just the lack of development in terms of battle strategies and styles. He didn't really change that much as a trainer, barely. Ash didn't even have a style in the first gym. He didn't even have a style in the first region. He just fucking did shit. He didn't develop a style. He developed bullshit tactics for Pacific gym leaders, and then he just said fuck it. Like the Blaine fight, what was that? Like, as much as I like that gym fight, it was essentially Pikachu lost against Magmar, and then he decided to fight it with Charizard. It wasn't like he changed tactics, he just switched Pokemon. Why is that's not development, damn it? He didn't get development. That's the thing I hate about the first season. There's barely any development with Ash. And then the releasing of Pokemon was kind of stupid considering which ones he released at which times. Like I mean, we go. All right, let's go through the Pokemon he caught. If I miss one, I apologize. I'm doing this off the top of the dome. He caught. All right, we have Pikachu, Caterpie, all the way up to Butterfree, which you know he gave away, so that goes right back down. Then we have Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Charmander, all the way up to Charizard, which in the first season he still had. Pidgeotto to Pidgeot, which he gave up, so that goes down. Primate goes back down. Muck he still kept. Krabby the Kingler. Is that it? Oh yeah, the 30 Tauros that we technically haven't seen the episode of because of the banning. What else? I believe, is that it? He only caught 7 Pokemon in the entire first region that he actually kept. Yeah. Yeah, I believe that is it. If there's any other Pokemon missing, that's about it. He didn't catch. Yeah, he didn't catch anything else. Yeah, that was it. He only kept 7 Pokemon. Well, technically 36 because of the Tauros. Because he has like 30 fucking Tauros. And then in Johto. Oh yeah, well not Johto, but Orange Islands, I guess I should count those too. Snorlax, Lapras, but he gave away, so it doesn't matter. Was that it? He only caught Snorlax in Orange Islands? I could have swore he caught someone else. Was it really just Snorlax? He might have just caught Snorlax. That was it. Yeah, that was it. He only had... So he had 37. He had 37 Pokemon. And 30 of them were the same fucking Pokemon. Yeah, that really annoyed the shit out of me. He randomly gave up Pokemon, which I think a lot of people don't like about the Pokemon. At least Kanto. That was the most annoying thing. That's wrong with Kanto. Like, there's barely any development for Ash. And the gym battles were shit. And half of the league matches were shit. The league matches were more interesting than the damn gym battles. Like, if I wanted to go rewatch something from Kanto, I either go watch some really fun filler, or I go rewatch some Indigo Plateau fights. Because I definitely wouldn't rewatch the gym matches. Most of them are bullshit. I do like, now as I said, I do like the filler moments, and this is where I get to the point in the video where I talking about my favorite filler moments. I would say pretty much all the St. Anne stuff was really good. Like anything going from St. Anne to the land of the giant Pokemon crab, that was really good. I'm trying to think. What else did I really enjoy? I like a lot of the Brock theme episodes, the Love theme ones. Those were really good because it ended up with basically trying to play matchmaker and her failing. Actually, I also like the the Pokemon Academy one, which is really early. You know, where they stumble upon a Pokemon Academy, and Brock and Ash see like the picture of a girl that is like a top of the class but it's really hot, And they both like, man, she's really hot. And they look at Misty, and they're like, Misty's like, you motherfuckers. And like, I believe she hits both of them in the head and shit. That was actually pretty funny. The whole thing, I don't know why, I just like the Big Island Pokemon was probably one of my favorite fillers. I actually like the whole Blastoise thing too. Where they had to wake it up. And the Pikachu episode, which is probably the most emotional Pikachu episode in the series, period. And if you don't know what I'm talking about the episode where they come across like this fucking area full of Pikachus. And Pikachu befriends the other Pikachus, and Ash decides maybe I should leave Pikachu there in its natural habitat. And Pikachu's like, I don't want to leave you. It's so emotional, and all the fangirls cried and shit. It's one of my favorite Pikachu. It's probably my favorite Pikachu episode. I actually like the Squirtle Squad episodes. The Bulbasaur episode is fine. I like what else? I like the Snorlax episode in Orange Islands and the Charizard episode in Orange Islands. Actually, I like the Charmeleon episode in the original because of the whole Paris thing. That was funny. There's a lot of episodes in the original series I just like. My favorite episode, though, would probably be the Indigo Plateau's first round, where Kingler raped everything. It's like you sent out a Krabby against an Executor. He beat the Executor, evolved, and raped the shit out of the Golbat. And Seadra. Yeah, he sent out Krabby for its first battle. It raped Executor, Seadra, and fucking Golbat. It was like, it was ridiculous. I was like, yes! He became one of my favorite water types. Like, he is my favorite. I like Kingler as a Pokemon in general, but that's the other Pokemon I forgot to mention. But that episode made me, I fell in love with that nigga after that. That and the Muck fight in the second, I believe the second round, when he fought the Bellsprout, and the Bellsprout started wrecking the shit out of him. And then he used Muck, and Muck just raped it, literally. Like, that was full of wind for me. That was fucking beast. But that is my whole thing with Kanto. Tell me how I did. This video is really long. I apologize, but I warned you guys at the beginning. But fuck, there's a region review for Kanto. Tell me you guys' thoughts and opinions on the whole region. And video responses are always welcome. You know, they never stop being welcome. I think it's an okay. I believe it's a pretty good region. Like, it's probably my. If I honestly had to say right now, out of the 4 regions, it's probably my second favorite. Yeah, it's my second favorite. I like it. It's my second favorite compared to Hoenn. Because Hoenn's my favorite. And that's just me. But anyways, that is it for the region reviews. And I will catch you guys for the next region review, where we tackle Johto. And I just realized Johto doesn't have a subsection, so we're just talking strictly about Johto. That's gonna be awesome. Which is funny, because Johto is like my second hated arc. Like, literally my favorites go from Hoenn, Kanto, Johto, Diamond and Pearl. So we're gonna have fun with this one, because I don't like this one. I hate this one less than I like this one less than I like the first arc. So, but anyways, until later, guys. Gotta catch them all. Pokemon. You know what? Fuck it. As a special treat, we're singing it. We're singing it. I wanna be the very best that no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Ah, crap, I messed it up. No. Fuck it. You know the rest of the lyrics. You fucking sing them, because I stuttered and I ruined it. Pokemon, gotta catch you, my heart so true. Our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch you all. Okay, I'm done. And that's the other thing I'm gonna mention about the first season. Epic fucking music. Later days.